Welcome to my YouTube channel, Renaissance World.
These can be difficult times for all of us as we hear about the spread of COVID-19 from all over the world to television, social media, newspapers, family and friends, and other sources. The most common emotion faced by all of us is fear. It makes us anxious, panicky, and can even possibly make us think, say, or do things that we might not consider appropriate under normal circumstances. For all these, we first need to understand the importance of lockdown. Lockdown is meant to prevent the spread of infection from one person to another. To protect ourselves and others, this means not stepping out of the house except for buying necessities, reducing the number of trips outside, and ideally only a single healthy family member making the trips when absolutely necessary. If there is anyone in the house who is very sick and may need to get medical help, you must be aware to of the healthy facilities near you. We have to focus on facts and reject rumors and theories. Knowledge is power. The more you know about a certain issue, the less fearful you may feel. Make sure to assess and believe only the most reliable sources of information for self-protection. Do not follow sensational news or social media posts which may impact your mental state. Do not spread or share any unverified news or information further. Do not keep discussing all the time about who got sick and how. Instead, learn about who got well and recovered. Stick to the unknown advice and hand hygiene and keeping a physical distance from others. It is being careful about yourself and also about care of others. Common cold is not corona infection. Symptoms of corona have been well described. Follow etiquette of sneezing, coughing, avoiding spitting in public places, etc. In most people, corona infection causes mild symptoms and the person only needs to follow social distancing till he/she stops being infected, usually 2 weeks. Mild infection does not require a person to be admitted in hospital. Only people who have breathing difficulties need to be in hospital. Most people easily recover. We also need to know how to handle our emotional problems. At time of anxiety, practice breathing slowly for few minutes. Try and distance the thoughts that are making you anxious. Think of something calm and serene and slow down your mind. When feeling angry and irritated, calming your mind, counting back from 10 to 1, distracting yourself helps. Even when feeling afraid, deal with it by asking yourself, what is under my control? Am I unnecessarily worrying about the worst things that can happen? When I have been stressed in the past, how have I managed? What are the things I can do to help myself and be positive? Feeling lonely or sad is also quite common. Stay connected with others. Communication can help you to connect with family and friends. Call up the people whom you haven't spoken to and surprise them. Discuss happy events, common interests, exchange cooking tips, share music, etc. If any of these emotions persist continuously for several days, despite your trying to get out of it, talk about it to someone. If feeling worsen, a person may feel helpless, hopeless, and feel that life is not worth living. If what happens, call at helpline number 080-4611-0007 for advice from a mental health professional or contact your doctor, mental health professional. There are also things which are not advisable. Avoid tobacco, alcohol, and other drugs. Use of tobacco or alcohol or other drugs to cope with emotion or boredom can worsen physical, mental, and other health and reduce immunity too. People who already have a substance use problem may require professional help, especially when they feel low in mood or stressed. Do not shun or judge people with COVID infection. While you need to maintain a physical distance and keep yourself safe to prevent such infection, remember, They need care and concern. If you know someone who might have the infection, tell them about precaution and how to get medical assistance if required. If you happen to get infection with corona, remember most people got better. Do not panic. Practice self-isolation and take medication that are advised. There are some emotional issues after recovery. While it is wonderful to recover from COVID infection, you may actually face stress after you have recovered and wish to get back into the community. You may have fear about your loved ones falling ill. People who do not understand the illness well may actually keep you at a distance, which is also very stressful and isolating. You may experience feelings of guilt that you were not able to work or care for others. This may lead you to feelings of depression, helplessness, or frustration. Use the ways mentioned earlier to deal with these feelings. Share a positive story that it is possible to recover from COVID infection. Also, you have to recognize mental health problem in your near and dear ones. Just as you can recognize your own mental health problems, be sensitive to such problem in your near and dear ones, which may include changes in sleeping pattern, difficulty in sleeping and concentrating, worsening of health problem, increased use of alcohol, tobacco or drugs. We also have to see the person who had previous mental illness may face newer challenges during self-isolation or COVID infection. They would also have the same fears and stress as others, which may worsen their previous mental health condition. Social isolation may make them more withdrawn, moody, and irritable. They may not seek or get easy access to medicine and counseling. Help and support is vital for a person with mental illness from their families and other caregivers. Help persons who had previous mental illness may have to face newer challenges during self-isolation or COVID infection. They would also have the same fears and stress as others, which may worsen their previous mental health condition. Social isolation may make them more withdrawn, moody, and irritable. They may not seek or get easy access to medicine and counseling. Help and support is vital for such person with mental illness from their families and other caregivers. Health helplines can provide support in addition to regular taking of prescribed medication. A regular daily routine keeping engaged and positive. Remember, good mental status in the difficult times may win you the battle more easily. So my warriors, stay